never had the advantage of being able to go with an audible count. They went silent count at home, as we heard from Kelly.
The most fans he had probably at a game this year is when the Lions were there.
Because the Lions fans travel.
Right, I mean, you know, a lot of them like that.
Sure.
I mean,
I'm not saying that the celebration is terrible. You win a Super Bowl, you win a world championship, and I know people don't want to say the world championship because we're the only ones that play football. I don't care. It is a special moment, and they deserve a great celebration. And it's just sad that they had to do it in LA because they don't care about football in LA. Even if they win a world championship, the fans don't care. There's just not a lot of them.
well, let's put this in perspective to a certain extent. A lot of them, I don't know how many, but I mean, you know, people like my age, or even, you know, younger, if you're, you know, 50 around that area.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grew up in LA with the Rams.
Yeah.
You know, and then maybe even the younger ones, Eric Dickerson, you know,
Right.
those Rams. Then you get your guts taken away when they move. The Raiders come in.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still, if you're a Ram fan, you're pissed off, and then they come back, you know, and
And the Raiders leave.
the Raiders leave. Now I was reading the Raiders when they won the Super Bowl when they beat the Redskins. They didn't even have a parade because the Raiders wouldn't pay for their shares. It's said they're not going to have.
Yeah. And quite honestly, man, I don't know how could they have done it different. Like if they say they do it, and they do what McVay asked of Aaron Donald and they run it back. And I'm sure we'll have plenty of discussions about that. But do you think if they do it again next year that they just say, you know what, we're not going to have a parade. We're just going to have maybe put on a concert and the team is going to be there.
The mayor's office and that's it.
Yeah, something a little bit smaller so that it doesn't get exposed again. Because did you see the Hollywood sign? To Rams house?
Oh,
And it was so poorly done.
yes.
That in the daylight, it was almost like they had, it looked like they were trying to use plywood as a backing to block the sign and then put up the Rams house, but then it looked like it was see-through.
And if I grew up in LA, that's the Hollywood sign is just it's part of history. It's part of culture in Los Angeles. Okay. Look here, we do like the Spirit of Detroit. They'll put like a Red Wings jerseys on that.
Glad we have
All
a
right,
four-wheel
they don't
drive.
have anything to do with Lewis's fist per se. But you wouldn't do that. I mean, in DC, they're not gonna put a Redskins jersey, a Kappa, an Ovechkin jersey over Abe Lincoln at the Lincoln Memorial, right? Now, obviously, Hollywood is not as important as Abe Lincoln or Thomas Jefferson. I
Right.
get. Why would you F with that?
Well, I have no idea. I think it's been something that they have occasionally done for big moments.
Right.
But I'm with you. I wouldn't want to see that done.
Are they the worst sports town in America?
I think they're the most apathetic sports town in America because there's so much else going on.
I mean, I think the Lakers are pretty. They have a history of going back to the '70s of being a really good organization.
Right.
Okay, so you would say, I mean, look, the Dodgers are used there, but it's a Laker, I think, right?
It probably is. I would not be that familiar with it. All I know is that for their football team,
USC.
it was US. You know, it would be USC, but that was on the steps of the Coliseum.
Right. Part of that is because there was no protest. There were a lot of some of USC's glory.
Right. But to win a Super Bowl championship and have that amount of support or lack thereof, that was disgusting. And it's just, it shows their apathy towards, I think, football in that town.
Well, yeah.
Now, you go to, if you're talking about, I think they're the most apathetic fan base. If you're talking about the worst fans or those that have, go ahead.
If you're talking about being like a-holes to people, that's Philly. Pretty much.
Yeah, but there's something endearing about that. It's not even
Yeah, when
like,
you said that, not me.
but because I played in that stadium, whether it was the Vet or the Link,
They love that team.
they love their team, and you expect a certain amount. It's not like they're looking down their nose at you, right? It's a very blue-collar town. And when you think about looking down your nose at other fans and the arrogance, let's call it, you think about the Yankees. You think about the Cowboys and the arrogance of those two franchises, organizations, fan bases. And I've played in front of Philly fans, and can they be violent? Sure. New York Giants, all right, and Jets fans, like they can be. It's New York, right? But it's different, I think, than the Yankees. And it's also different when you go to Dallas, because it's not that they're just a little vile towards you. It's that they just, in any given year, every single year, we're America's team. We built a stadium so God can watch. Like, remember the old stadium there in Arlington with the open roof? Right. They that was their saying, that we left the roof open so that God can watch. Yeah. And it just always pissed me.
So who are the worst fans in sports? And also, the general manager of the LA Rams had a very interesting T-shirt that he wore yesterday. We'll get into that. Then, is he right? 97.1.
Hey, if you're missing football, I know I am. Missing football on Thursdays, Thursday night football, well, you can still turn every Thursday into payday with NBA on TNT on FanDuel Sportsbook. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, FanDuel is giving all customers $10 back every Thursday. Just bet a $10 or more same-game parlay on any NBA on TNT game. Same-game parlays let you combine money line, point spread, player props, anything you want to put together. You can even do it for individual players. Player point total, rebounds, assists. That's what makes it fun. That's why you should be betting on FanDuel Sportsbook, because you get to create your own. And win or lose, you're guaranteed to get $10 added to your account. If you're new to FanDuel, just sign up with promo code Jansen to get your first bet risk-free up to $1,000 and make every moment more this NBA season exclusively on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. Must be 21 or over. Present Michigan. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max bonus $10. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems, call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by the National Electrical Contractors Association, NECA. Wet roads and flooding could be an issue this morning. No reported accidents right now, but a number of large potholes reported along 275 anywhere between M1496 down to Ford Road. Put the expertise and skill of NECA signatory contractors to work on your commercial, public, industrial, or residential construction project. NECA contractors like Conti Corporation are powering Michigan's future, project after project, on time and on budget. Learn more at smcnica.org. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
The Detroit Red Wings play the New York Rangers. Pre-game tonight at 6:45 on 97.1 The Ticket.
This is Boomer Esiason with an Odyssey Sports Minute. The Vikings officially announced former Rams offensive coordinator Kevin O'Connell as their new head coach. After years of Mike Zimmer, an innovative offensive mind is what is needed in Minnesota in my eyes. And the 36-year-old O'Connell, a high-energy, superb communicator, comes from the successful young Sean McVay coaching tree. It also includes newly re-signed Zach Taylor and Matt LaFleur. All in all, it's a good hire by the Vikings. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, over-designed, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cup, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 7730 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 7730. Enjoy.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So start saving by switching to Comcast Business Mobile. It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need. No line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable nationwide network with 5G included. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Most reliable based on Blue Metrics US reporting. Results vary. Not an endorsement. Compares pricing of top carriers. Comcast Business Internet required. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage.
1877 cars for kids. KARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Donate your car today. Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction. 1877 cars for kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
If you or someone you know has been injured in an auto, truck, or motorcycle accident, tell them to get David to get paid. The insurance agency for the driver who caused your accident is not going to want to pay.
I'm attorney David Faminenko, and I will make them pay you.
Go to getdavidgetpaid.com to get paid.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket is brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified. Sports betting updates for pivotal games as they happen live. Get the latest on in-game prop bets, DFS, and more. Bet MGM tonight. Weeknights 7 till 11 on the Bet 1270 and the Odyssey app. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
Last night in the association, the Pistons go into Boston and beat the Celtics. Celtics had won 9 straight. Pistons have lost 8 straight. Jeremy Grant's basket, about 19 seconds left, wins it. Jason Tatum missed at the buzzer, so nice win for the Pistons going into the All-Star break. Also yesterday, last night I should say, Canada over the United States, gold medal game in women's hockey. Canada wins 3-2. They led 3-0. U.S. made it close, but the second goal was like 15 seconds left in the game. The Red Wings on these airwaves tonight take on the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden. Don't forget the 2 Grand Slam coming up at 7:25. This is not an easy one.
No, it's a challenge.
Yes.
If you pay attention to the show, Monday through Friday, all of the answers are right there for you.
Talking about the Rams and lack of support they had at the parade, and all people were working. How many people would be at a parade? Won the Super Bowl. You know how many people at parades when most teams win Super Bowls? A lot. That was
they shut down the town.
That was really pathetic. So we were asking which city has the worst sports fans for whatever reason. I think LA is the worst because we use the word apathetic. I think they're fans lazy. The Laker fans are pretty good. But like the Dodger fans, granted, I know traffic is a huge issue. So when the game started by 7 o'clock, you leave your house at 5 and not get because of traffic. So I get that. But Dodger fans have always had the reputation getting there early. Emily Ford, the arrogance of Boston fans irritate my soul. I'd rather poop in my hands and clap than listen to them.
Spreading it around.
You used to, except for the Celtics. Okay? The Celtics were always really good for the most part of my life.
Yeah.
The Red Sox, it's not just the bottom of the whole New England, they are New England's team, baseball team, the Sox, they always had Dodgino the Heartbeat.
Yeah.
They were like the Cubs. I mean, I kind of always felt sorry for them. I kind of liked them.
The curse of the Bambinos.
Yeah. And then once they won in 2004, they became arrogant.
Yeah.
That's right. They realized they're incredible. And the same thing with the Patriots. The Patriots for a while was, because they never won anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, you want to talk about a fan base that's gotten spoiled.
Oh.
I mean, they're sitting there going, wait, how many years? We've not won a Super Bowl in 2 years?
John and Lake Orion. I've seen the kids in my neighborhood have a bike parade that was better than yesterday's BS. Oh boy. Jansen being a Michigan guy talking about a fan base being arrogant and looking down their nose at people. Oh, the irony.
Yeah.
Somebody else says, did John just talk about arrogant fans and not bring up his alma mater? College that has the saying, who's got it better than us?
Okay, well, let's go to South Bend. We'll talk about arrogance.
That's a tie. Now, look, I'm a Michigan fan, but come on. That's probably why I have arguments with you and other people about the expectation.
Yeah.
Just because you went to Michigan doesn't mean you are given the Big Ten championship.
Nobody says that.
Or be expected,
Nobody's ever said that.
be expected to win it every year. Stoney's right. LA has to be the worst sports town in America. Me and my dad went to LA back in November. We went to Rams games and Laker game. The Rams' home environment is terrible. The Lakers' home game is okay. They seem only to care about Lakers in this. LA has a lot of football fans and is a good sports town. But yes, they are basketball and baseball fans. And as for football, the Rams are last. In LA, they are still Niner, Raider, and Chargers ahead of Rams. Is viewed more as a California team. And 4 is too many. I don't get that, but why would the Chargers? Well, I know this started out what they did with the LA Chargers in the AFL. There's San Diego.
Yeah.
That's what, an hour?
They belong in San Diego.
2.5
I don't think it's that far. It's too much.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you're the Chargers owner, after seeing what transpired with LA, the Rams winning it,
Right.
and the support, like, wouldn't you just, we got to get out of here? Because
Yes.
you'll never even beat them.
I 100% agree. I mean, if you thought it was bad when you watched San Francisco play LA, the Rams, and I mean, just the Chargers games were even worse.
Yeah.
With whether it was visiting fan bases or just nobody showing up, it's awful. If you're their owner, you've got to be looking at, you know what? Let's look at San Diego again. Let's just give them another shot.
Or even Orange County, even Anaheim, which is somewhat closer, about 45 minutes closer to San Diego.
Yeah.
That would make more sense than sharing a stadium with the Rams. You guys are acting like the girlfriend that got dumped for hot or cold. Jeez, please, can you just get over the Stafford talk? My God, move on. He's gone.
I'm talking about Stafford.
No, we mentioned
Oh, yeah.
we played it, and by the
Yeah,
way,
because it was funny.
yes.